Alrighty, this is Leo. This is Leo that's going to federal prison, the one that's routinely engaged in sexual assault and battery on a routine basis while representing Securitas, gang stalking and furtherance of murder, doing so while he's engaging in an ongoing pattern of harassment and doing so in furtherance of the criminal pattern of conduct with the U.S. military, doing so while he is engaging in that criminal pattern of conduct on the job. He's doing so at the Ontario City Hall, and he's doing so just like his partner at the Ontario City Hall this morning under the fake sun while the U.S. military maintained plain activity. This is a coward. Okay, this is somebody who could easily be bashed into the sidewalk. But I'm going to prosecute. He's going to federal prison. Okay, his license plate is already on the record. His criminal acts with the Ontario Police Department are already on the record. And this criminal that's a sex offender that's engaged in what is monitoring while accosting, molesting with impossible light, which is the conduct of a psychopath, a violent sex offender that is targeting me with the U.S. military, is doing so while now driving away, running away. And that's exactly what he does when he's engaged in the sex offense while he gets off the job. I'm going to prosecute Securitas. I hope you're paying attention because you're going to compensate me, Securitas, as a gang stalking third party, hiring sex offenders who are domestic terrorists in the U.S. This is P.O.C. It is currently 8:04 p.m. This is an entity that's engaging in what is targeting me while I am at the Ontario Civic Center where the U.S. military is stalking with a whole bunch of sex offenders who are the treasonous people of the state. And I want to be clear, Securitas, these corporate entities are sharing in treason, and they're going to be compensating American citizens in the way in which I'm going to show you how the U.S. military, the people of the state, are going to be federally prosecuted. It is not only a massive RICO, this is understanding the grounds upon what is federal prosecution for domestic terrorism, which is not a conspiracy theory. This is P.O.C. The government is going to be prosecuted for the lawlessness of the terrorists with whom they're targeting American citizens. This is the pattern of conduct. It is currently 8:05 p.m. This is criminal conduct that the city of Ontario is sharing in, that the mayor at the Ontario City Hall is sharing in, while I'm subject to discrimination, while I'm subject to hate speech, while I'm subject to threats, while I'm subject to federal stalking, while I'm subject to ongoing psychological torture by a commoner who's a sex offender gang stalking with the rest of them. Okay? The entities engaged in this conduct, and they are doing so while they are the cowards that are running away, like you're seeing on video. Okay, this is an entity that is at a distance hitting you with light and then speeding off, flying off, running off. These are cowards. And that's what Satan is. Okay, but this demon, he's going to prison and he's going to be subject to what are commitments regarding you like stalking with light. That's mentally ill behavior. That's certifiable conduct. And it is the evidence of what is essentially diagnosing by prosecution. Okay, this is P.O.C. Look at this right here. I want you to see this is pacing. This is pacing. You see how they're in a line? They're pacing. These are demons, and it's a family of them. They're all dead. And this is criminal activity by the U.S. military. This is the pattern of conduct. It is currently 8:06 p.m. This is where the entity is stalking by commercial plane and by helicopter, where the entity keeps the fake sun and the fake moon. This is indeed gang stalking. P.O.C.